1 second here. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? Alrighty, man. Let's go ahead and get this started. How's it going? How's it going, man? Welcome to Rant and Chill. This is more of a chill stream tonight. Gonna be reflecting on the things that made this channel work well. We're doing a kind of like a, I guess a recognition of reaching 1,000 subs, celebrating that sort of thing here. Already had quite a bit of liquor in my system earlier today, so I don't feel like drinking anymore. There's that. A whole other channel related to that. But I'm going to light the cigar here. Going to, have that there. We're going to talk about LOVEBITES, NEMOPHILA, GACHARIC SPIN, Babymetal. We're pretty much going to talk about I plan and a little bit anyway. Talk about every single group, I suppose, that Rant and Chill reacted to, and it's through doing this channel that I found a lot of these bands, these groups. If it wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for y'all's support, this wouldn't even be a thing. This wouldn't even be happening. So I owe you guys that, and thank you for that. Thank you for making that possible. Okay, I got into this thinking, I was gonna do like more rant style streams, talk about, I guess, not necessarily political things, but I guess would come up, but things that kind of like grind our gears and like everyday things as well, things that we kind of relate to. But I started doing reactions to, Babymetal, because I was kind of doing that on the previous channel because I like Babymetal. And what started with reacting to Babymetal music videos and live videos quickly became reacting to other bands. I think after Babymetal was, what was the next one? It was, I could take a look here on the channel here. I guess it doesn't really matter necessarily the chronological order of all this. And I started this channel, I already knew about Babymetal, knew about BAND-MAID, so I wasn't new to either one of them. So BAND-MAID, I did react as well. But it was LOVEBITES, the bands that I didn't know about, and it was because of doing Rant and Chill that I become aware of them and became fans. It was LOVEBITES, GACHARIC SPIN. GACHARIC SPIN, though, I kind of did. I knew about the song Locked On. I had heard it before. I just didn't really know what the band was and all that. I didn't really dig into them. I used to sell anime and stuff at one period of time in my life. Used to be, I guess, we'd go to conventions and would hear things. And I think Locked On was a song I heard. I recognized it. But good song. GACHARIC SPIN is good stuff. Maximum the Hormone, got more exposed to them. Hanabi is a great little band. I like that group. I think I think if they were more active, I think if they were more active, they could potentially like rival Babymetal. But I haven't seen much from them lately. I say that, but maybe I should look at their channel, right? Let's see. So we're gonna get to that stuff. First, let me light the cigar, drink some water, and we'll get started here. All right. How you guys doing, by the way? Well, I like this thing. Is there a particular band or group that you like more of? A particular band or group that I've reacted to on Rant and Chill on this channel that you like more of? Like NEMOPHILA, LOVEBITES, Babymetal, BAND-MAID, GACHARIC SPIN, Unlucky MORPHEUS, Maximum the Hormone. I don't react to too much of their stuff. For some reason with them, I get this vibe that they may not be even kind of remotely cool with me reacting to. I don't know. I don't know what they would do. Oh man, I've always said this doing reactions. I've said it. I'm at the mercy of the copyright holder. I do not pretend otherwise. Fully understand that. Some will actively enforce, some may not. Okay. So, I'm going to try to make this segmented, try to make it in order, go from band to band, Definitely want to dig into LOVEBITES about a particular topic that we talked about in a previous video about LOVEBITES potentially having a member, another guitarist. There are some things in the comments section. Some people saying that guitarist Cena was, well, there was some information that kind of, okay, one comment, not gonna say any names, but one comment was like saying that Cena, if you don't know this already, there was another guitarist in LOVEBITES when LOVEBITES first started. Okay, it was a support member, and you could see it. It's not. Okay, let me just put it on the screen here. Oh, that's Babymetal stuff right there. Look at that. Bad time to stream, bud. Oh, well, Kino Casino. Well, this has nothing to do with Kino Casino. This is nothing. This isn't even drama related or anything like that. Don't worry. Sort of people that this would draw, and I don't think they would be involved in Kino Casino, all that stuff. Totally different thing. Anyway, so there was a third guitarist in LOVEBITES. It was a support live member. Some people, I think, I saw a couple comments saying that she might have been involved in the very beginning before LOVEBITES was LOVEBITES, when they were under the name, I think, Power Slave. But that's not true, because, and I'll say this, there's an article that shows this member with the group, and the article is referencing them as LOVEBITES, and even mentioning the songs, which are LOVEBITES songs that they're definitely playing here. So here's a tweet from Cena. Okay, this is the guitarist, the support member. Okay, this is back in looks like 2016, November 2016. They were LOVEBITES. She even references them as LOVEBITES, so not under any other name. Okay. And then, because I just want to make sure we're accurate on this. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Just let me know. But there's this article here that I think is very important about this. Let's get the translation. Now, this Google translated, so it's going to sound botched, okay? And now, this article dates back to 2016. And it's covering girls band Next Generation. Or that's the title of it. Let's see. It says Girls Band Next Generation was held on November 18th in 2016. So it's some sort of live event. These various chick bands, girl bands were playing. Okay. All right. And so you see Honey Revolt is here. I don't know about them. I haven't listened to any of their stuff. Let's see. Mia Yajima, I don't know anything about them. Okay, not important to this. I do like the costume though. This costume kind of reminds me of Fire Emblem stuff. So now I'm kind of intrigued. I wonder if they're still around. So we'll check that out one day, I suppose. But here comes LOVEBITES. All right. Here's LOVEBITES, and you see they're wearing the white, okay? And you'll see in the photo, you'll see the members, right? You'll see there's Miyako, there's Miho on the bass. She's no longer with us. There's Midori right there on the other guitar. And then here's Sina, okay? Kind of in the back. And the article references the band as LOVEBITES, and even references that they're from the Destros, started from the Destros rhythm section, which, by the way, it's through this channel doing the Rant and Chill stuff that I learned about Destros, learned about the Destros tree, so to speak. And I mean, we can get into that. I mean, the Destros tree is quite interesting. Destros family tree. Destros was a all-female Japanese power metal band. Kind of influenced a lot by Shoya, who's like, I think the original all-female metal band in Japan. Back in the 1980s. Look, even says back in the 1980s. Look at that. Unfortunately, Destros, I think they have singles out, and they may have live albums out, but I don't know if they have a single studio album. I could be wrong there. Could just fact check that real fast. Let's see. Does Destros have a single studio album? I could be wrong though. I don't remember seeing it. The prologue in 2014 is what's coming up. Okay. I misspoke there. Destros 2013 discography. Okay. Destros, the prologue, and Chronicles are going to be the albums. I misspoke. Don't worry. Now Chronicles, it says it. Okay, I gotta see if there was anything to that. And of course, I'm just get this on Wikipedia, so you know, it could be misinformation there. But Destros wasn't very stable. They had a lineup change quite a bit. And with their lineup change, spawned other bands. From what I've read, let's see, Pilko, from what I read, LOVEBITES auditioned a lot in the beginning. There's other guitars. Eventually, Miyako took it all, and others went away after that. That's probably early rehearsals. Now, keep in mind, like I said, this article here, though, it's not talking about rehearsals, though, is it? It's talking about live performance. Now, this was a live performance back in November 2016, and talking now, of course, Miyako did take her job, though. I mean, because Miyako's really good. They don't need 2 additional support guitarists if Miyako can do what Sina can do plus more. So Miyako definitely shined right there and definitely got it. I do see that. So it was she got the gig. She got the full-time gig by proving her worth. But this article here, now this can be broken English that we're reading here because it's translated by Google. Okay. It says LOVEBITES was around from the LOVEBITES was born around the former Destros rhythm section, and this day was the first stage. The sound unleashed from the stage echoed to the depths of Zune in my stomach. The long tone of vocal Asami and the sound of the performers were in full bloom. It would be more correct to say that the violent emotions of the members are directly reflected in the performances in songs, which is a waste to dismiss as aggressive. That sounds broken. This translation sounds real broken. But the key here is the songs that mention the Hammer of Wrath. Okay? Hammer of Wrath. Sorry. I had pizza and hot wings earlier. Guess not sitting too well. I need to turn on that fan. It's cold in here, but the cigar smoke just sits, you know, just sits. One second. All right. Should be reconnected. Are we reconnected? All right, we're reconnected. Yay, yay, yay. Wow. Wow. For some reason, I just got, you know, disconnected. But whatever. 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 Okay. All right. So I'm kind of curious though about this set list. I'm curious if like Panic Fuse is a different title for a song, or if Just a Liar is a different title for a different song, or if, you know, that sort of thing. Because this is back in 2016. This is back when they were kind of like first starting. But it looks like they're, you know, this is when they had the Lovebites name, not the other name of Power Slave. So the importance of just talking about this is just kind of clear up that information there. You know, some people say, you know, she was probably auditioning. Probably. I don't know that 100%, but I do see this article here, and does reference a concert that they're doing. You can see Miyako there, and Miyako started off as a support guitarist, and you do see Asima there, she was also a support guitarist, and then Miyako got the job full time. So you can conclude there, you know, just, you know, based on reasoning, really, that okay, it looks like they don't need 2 additional support guitars. 1 is just enough there. This is something that, you know, I didn't think I was going to go down something like this, some sort of, I guess, rabbit hole, so to speak, and kind of like get to the bottom of something like this. But it's through doing Rant and Chill that I became a fan of Lovebites and feel the you know, passion enough to actually kind of look into it. So I owe you guys that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. All right. By the way, if you're watching right now, feel free to say something in the chat. Let yourself known. Let you know. Feel free to participate, man. Just say something. Drop an emoji or whatever. If you are a Lovebites fan, let me know what song is your favorite. Let me know what song got you into the band, got you into them. For Lovebites, for me, it was, I think, Rising or Shadowmaker. I don't 100% remember exactly. I want to say Rising. But they're both really good songs. Okay? But I remember being impressed initially by Rising the moment I saw it. Dude, the moment I saw Rising, that music video, I was instantly won. Over. Like, great performance, man. Great video. Great music. Great sound. Awesome, strong power metal. Great guitarist. Awesome drummer. And then you have Asami's voice, who I absolutely love her voice. And I wouldn't want anybody else to be front and center of Lovebites, man. Asami's great. Asami is great. Now, we got to talk about, I guess we can get into, well, before we move to other bands, I suppose we could do a quick and dirty top 10 of Lovebites. Problem is, though, I've already done a tier list of Lovebites. It's kind of like, that would be a top 10. Just look at the tier list. Look at the tier list, and there you go. But that was kind of like a combination. effort there. What I'll do instead is just do a handful of favorites, like off the top of my head. What are some of the favorite songs of mine of LOVEBITES? And I gotta say, man, Frozen Serenade is great, awesome. Wings of Transylvania, awesome song, dude. I love that. Very aggressive in the beginning, all throughout the song, honestly. It is the way it sounds. I wish I could show it here on YouTube, right? I wish I could just play here on the live stream, but you really can't. But just the way the song sounds, like the intro, like the way the riff is done, it makes it sound like this big explosion happens, and it's just like a bat out of hell just like escapes from. I visually see like a castle scene, like Transylvania, and just like this hell bat just breaking out of this castle and just like on a fire raining from the sky. That's what I visually see when I hear Wings of Transylvania. Okay. Hammer of Wrath, great song. You really can't go wrong with that. Break the Wall, another awesome song. Journey to the Other Side. Journey to the Other Side is another really great song. Very emotional, very powerful stuff. Even something like MDO or Mastermind 01. They're not power metal. They're more thrash. Definitely more thrash. But I love those songs too. They're some of my favorites. You know, a bad LOVEBITES song is hard to find. You might find ones you just maybe not care for so much, but not really bad. And to compare that to like American bands I like, let's say like Megadeth. Megadeth, there's a handful of songs I really like, and then there's some songs I'm just like, oh yeah, dude, I never listened to that song because what was Dave Mustaine thinking? Same thing with Metallica. It's like Metallica has some really good songs, but then there's a handful, maybe a whole album that you're like, yeah, I don't listen to any of that stuff. Like Load or Reloaded, or it's Reload, yeah. With LOVEBITES, there's maybe, I can't really think of a song that I just actively skip, other than, let's say, the intro song, Awakening. I mean, even with that, with Awakening, for an intro song, an album intro, it's pretty good. And so I might catch myself listening to that every now and then. Let's see. I don't think my chat's really working here. One moment. Let me refresh this studio thing, because things got kind of messed up. Okay, I lost connection for a little bit. Lady Dice, don't know a bad LOVEBITES song, right? Don't care for Metallica. Post Saint Anger. Yeah, I don't care for Metallica post, what is it? Injustice for All. Injustice for All was like one of my favorite albums of Metallica. It just needed bass. That's all it really needed. Black Album's okay. Anything past Black Album, actually. Anything past Black Album is no bueno for me. I'll say that, but I found, what is it, S&M, when they used the symphony, I found that to be an interesting experiment. Okay? I found that to be an interesting experiment. It was interesting to hear Metallica backed by a symphony. Was it needed? No. Did it enhance the songs? I mean, if you want them to sound cinematic, I suppose. It gave it a different tone, but, you know, whatever. I mean, from Whom the Bell Tolls didn't really need violins and stuff in the background, but okay, it's there if you like it. Okay, so yeah, I really don't know a bad LOVEBITES song. Even like Raise Some Hell or things like that. I mean, cool. I like it. I like that stuff. Even like Spellbound. Spellbound might be the one Love Bites song that's really different from the others because it uses the keytar instead of Miyako's using a keytar on that one, I believe. And it has a different tone. You can hear it. It's totally an 80s song. It's totally a throwback to 80s. But it's still good. I might pass that song up. I may not. It depends on how I feel. But it's not a bad song. Now, Lady Dice, I saw you in the chat earlier. Please say you're going to go on a rant, you said. Not much a rant here in this stream. Just going to be kind of chilling. Kind of going over what made this channel work so far, getting 1,000 subs. And thank you guys so much for your support, making this channel possible. And I've kind of learned, and we're going to go into NEMOPHILA next, GACHARIC SPIN, some Babymetal, BAND-MAID stuff. All right, we're going to go through a lot of this. It's going to be a mixed bag, a grab bag of the different bands I reacted to, and kind of give my thoughts on them and how I feel about them and all that. Now, kind of looking over the channel, though, I got to say, like, I started this thinking it was going to be one thing, but it became something else. And I have no problem with that. That's kind of, you kind of fall into it in a way. You're like, I started doing these reaction videos, but that's what's really kicking off. That's what people really seem to like. The rant stuff, not so much, especially particular ones. So like, okay, well, I'll just give them more of what they want. People like these reaction videos. I'll do more of that and talk more about these bands and these groups. Try to find more about them. And I received a lot of information from very helpful people in the Discord, like Repo Bob and others. Let me go into my Discord to name names here. Cookie Monster 345, Repo Bob, Chad the Dragon Lord. These guys have been really helpful. If there's someone else in the Discord and I didn't say your name, and Pilco, for one, has definitely been helpful. You guys, submitted reaction suggestions in the Discord. That's great. And of course, I also did reaction suggestions in the comment section. I try to make sure I look at them. And that's how this all started. Was like, I'll do like I think a Love Bites reaction and be like, let me know what you want in the comment section, and then just follow that. And it just paved the way. It just paved the way to all this. And it's pretty cool how it worked. Like, I didn't plan for any of this. It just sort of happened. And I'm enjoying it. It's fun to do. It's definitely a break from the other stuff I do, which is like more internet drama related. On the other channel, if you know about that one, which I do not promote that channel on this channel because it's pretty much just internet drama and can be kind of grimy and greasy. This is kind of more just chill, relaxed, The rant stuff is kind of more current issues, I suppose, But they don't really take off. It's not really what it is. So sometimes I'll look at that and be like, okay, well, maybe I need to do some rant topics or topics related to these bands. And that would be better. I think. So get more involved in this stuff. Read more on the articles and interviews on these bands. Kind of become more aware of what's happening around them with the various members, So that's something I need to be more active on, and I think I can do that. And I've definitely been more active on Twitter, paying attention to these groups. I noticed that GACHARIC SPIN, I suppose we can get into that here, is, they have their own blog. They have a YouTube channel, too, that's pretty interesting, where they do, like, not really skits, but they do things. It would be kind of interesting to explore that. I'm just taking a look right here. Obviously, one of the top videos here is Love Bites, Today is the Day, Wings of Transylvania. Okay, this was a fun one to react to, and obviously it's ineligible for monetization, which is fine. I kind of expected that. This is y'all, man. Y'all made this possible. Y'all made this freaking possible. Oh, I do see. I used to use actual thumbnails for the videos, but I don't really do that anymore. It's not really, they say it's necessary, but I was kind of like, well, I didn't really see much of a difference, and it's kind of, I mean, you can already see what I'm reacting to there, and it gives you a better idea of what you're about to get if you just see me in what I'm about to react to, instead of being like, I guess, conned by some like colorful thumbnail, but like, oh, what's going on here? Oh man, it's some douchebag wearing shades or whatever he's doing, reacting to this stuff. Pfft. You're right, Pilco. Good comment there in the chat. At some point, he says he was impressed by Miyako playing some Gary Moore. That's absolutely right. And you can hear that influence in some of her solos, too. Okay? You definitely can. I think it's We the United, I think, has a solo that kind of reminds me of that. I believe that's the one. And also, is it... I should know this. I should know this by memory. Edge of the World? Edge of the World? I mean, it should be right here. I mean, I should have covered it already. I know I did. Edge of the World. Edge of the World. Pretty good solos there, too. Okay. So, that's Love Bites. I've kind of covered this channel here. Let's talk about NEMOPHILA. Let's do that. Okay. So NEMOPHILA kind of caught me by surprise. I got into them, obviously, through you guys. I think it was referenced in the comments section. I'm not exactly sure, because I started reacting to Love Bites, and then NEMOPHILA popped up. I want to say, I don't remember the name of who it was exactly, but it was in the comments section, and I think the first song I reacted, the first song I reacted to theirs was let me go to their freaking channel here. Let me do that real fast. All right. The first song I reacted to, I want to say, I could actually just pull it here on my freaking channel, couldn't I? That would make everything so easy. Instead of going by memory. My Biden memory is horrible. That's sort of by date. The first one I reacted to was So Rai. So Rai? Yeah. So Rai. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it, right? So Rai. That was a cool song. Immediately, once again, I fell in love with them. I liked it. I loved past tense, no current present tense. I love Mayu's voice. Like, her voice is amazing. Like, it's not like Asami, like, singing, obviously. It's not like that. She's not going to be singing any ballads anytime soon. But she has a great voice in that she can do rock. Like, she could do a rough freaking voice, man. She can do that stuff without any problem. She could scream, and she can sing when needed. Like, she can. So, kind of versatile in that way. Really cool. And I love their energy, man. Very explosive. Which, if you see their interviews, which, I mean, we could probably play some of that stuff here, right? I think that would be okay. I hope so, anyway. It'd be okay to play that here. When I'm asking if it's okay, I'm actually asking, pretend, I guess Susan Wojcicki of YouTube. Susan, would it be okay if I watched her interviews? Is that going to be an issue? If you see their interviews, they're actually they're very different from how you see them on stage. You know, very different. Let's see. Here is part 2 of After Show. The part 1 is actually pretty good too. Let's watch the part 1. Okay. We're gonna watch this real fast. This is NEMOPHILA. This is when they're rehearsing for the January 9th, 2022 headline show at Shibuya, Tokyo. Now we're not gonna watch the whole thing. We just kind of get an idea of like how they are. Okay. Is it playing? Very polite, obviously, you know, very polite. Smiling all the time. Especially the drummer. The drummer smiles like all the time. The drummer and the bassist. It might be better if I use this capture in a second. Azuki. All right, let's watch them when they're in the studio, okay?
Are you single?
Oh,
Maybe
dang
you're
it,
divorced.
commercials. Are you single, guys? Are you single? Maybe you're divorced, new in town. You need to know about events and adventures.
We're new in town. It's time to meet your match.
Meet your match, guys. Don't worry. Look at this, 605. The same thing? Or you got a link? Let's see, at 605, we have this right here. Let's see. Let me take these shades off. I can't really read much of anything here. How did you spend the year? So they're just talking, you know, how you spend the year, the New Year holidays. Pretty humble, you know, pretty modest here. Usually I would go to the bell tolls on New Year's Eve, you know. So now they're talking about food, of course, you know. Oh, the link you posted? Oh, in the Discord? Okay, let me check. Unless you posted a link in the chat. If so, it did not show. Let me see. Did he post a link here? Try to see. You know, let me go to live chat. Maybe that was the problem. If you post a link and it didn't show, are you still hungover? I think I might be. Not really hungover. Just, I'm feeling it, Chauncey. My wife is like, you're pretty much a whore. You're just drinking. So yeah, I got pretty messed up. Thank you, Chauncey. Thank you. I don't see the link. I wonder if it, I guess post it in the Discord. If you try to post in the chat and it didn't post, I don't know what to tell you. Other than YouTube is censoring you for some reason. Maybe they blocked it. I don't know. I'm checking the Discord. I don't see. I'm checking various channels there. Squatting low. Oh, gotta be flexible. That's good. Gotta stretch. But very happy, you know. Seem like very happy, kind of chill girls, chill ladies. We love you, Deadman. A-Logs forever. Thank you, thank you. The reason I'm showing this too is, like, when you see them play live, you see that explosive energy, especially when you see the music videos. You see that very explosive energy. You know, they can be aggressive. They can be really, you know, in your face on that stuff. They really capture that energy. But, you know, really, they're just, you know, they're just chill, happy. They seem to be having a lot of fun too. I mean, a lot of people, I think, when I start getting into NEMOPHILA, were like, yeah, they're fun, but they're pretty much a cover band, and they do a lot of covers. They do a lot of covers of various things. Oh, there we go. There you go. I see it now. Is this the one with the saxophone? Okay. All right. I clicked this. Now, it's kind of a small video. I mean, it is pretty small. I don't know what's going on with the resolution. Is what it is. But you said something around 605. I think it looks like you have it right here on the link in Saki's entry. You had a comment about that, Bilko. What do you say? Saki entry is so classy. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's see. It's on the 650 mark. Is that what you mean? 605 or 650? I don't know why it's so small though. And very low. The saxophone. Are they playing? Are they all playing sax here? Let's see. All right, let's see. 2018. Okay. What's wrong with covers? Oh, there's nothing wrong with covers. In fact, if anything, I even said before, I think it'd be cool if to hear LOVEBITES do more covers too. But some people would say that as if there is a problem there, you know. Oh, they're just a cover band. They're just a cover band. But with that said, their first studio album did well, did amazing. I think it was like voted one of the top albums of the year. Or at least it was. Let's take a look at that again and see. Let me make sure. Let me verify that. It was either voted or it was what do you call it? Nominated for one of the top albums. Let's see. NEMOPHILA album. NEMOPHILA album. JPU Records. Let's see. All right, I'm just pulling up some J-Rock News. NEMOPHILA brings album Revive to international scale. So, all you know, with their debut album, they pretty much they got recognition. I wonder if it's going to be on their Wikipedia page. Yeah, sometimes that could be trash if it's not updated. Okay. Well, looks like it was peak chart position was 8 or 7. Let's see, any awards, anything mentioned here? It's not saying anything. Let's see. I vaguely remember that. I think some people mentioned that in the Discord. And this album I do recommend. It is really good. In fact, speaking of this album, all these songs here, all of them are pretty much winners. Revive is great. I love the energy there. Dissension's awesome. I think my favorite though, Game Over is good. Game Over is Game Over the one I'm thinking of. Game Over is that. I think I could play a little sample. I think I could play just a tiny little sample here on a live stream before I get dinged. I think I just need to wait because I don't want to get dinged for. If you play copyrighted music on YouTube, you get a chance for getting your stream blocked worldwide. And no one wins in that scenario. You do it on Twitch, no one cares, and you could just stream anime on Twitch, no one freaking cares. It's crazy. Which that was something I was going to bring up. I guess now would be the time. You know, covering music videos, covering live, concerts and all that is good. It's fun. But what else? What else could I react to here on this channel? That's been something that's been on my mind for a while. And I was like, okay, well, kind of in this, Japanese kind of territory here of like, theme and all that. I think I did react to a couple like K-rock music videos for Rolling Quartz. They're not really received all that well compared to everyone else, and there's a reason that they're not. Let's be honest, they're not as good as these other bands. That's what it is. There, I mean, they're okay if you like them, you like them, but I mean, they're no NEMOPHILA. They're no like BAND-MAID or GACHARIC SPIN or anything like that. They're definitely no LOVEBITES, Rolling Quartz, but my point is what else could I react to? And I wondered about anime, but I can't really react to anime here on YouTube. I don't know how other people do it because it gets dinged with copyright to the point to where like you can't really show anything. At least the way I did it. So I may use the Twitch channel for that. If that's something you guys are into. Oh, I said a Tamo killing on sax. That was cool. That was a cool video on that. I did like that sax. That was Tamu though, huh? That was Tamu. Let's see, where is it? Dang it! Where did I get that video? Where did I put it? Did I already did I change it? Dang it! There's so many tabs. I don't even know anymore. Let me click that link again. Yeah, I must have X'd out. Yeah, but that is Tamu right there. I didn't want to play too much in case it, got dinged and got blocked worldwide. Anyway. So, instead of rambling, let me ask you guys, would you be down to do reactions to anime? Anime reactions? If yes, okay, gonna have to do that on Twitch. As long as I'm allowed to on Twitch. I'm gonna make that a poll later on. I guess somehow. All right. I was gonna say, oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna look up Game Over. I just want to make sure that's the song I believe. I think that's the slower one, and if so, that song is really good. Let's see. Yeah, that is. It's kind of more of a rock ballad sort of thing. It's pretty good though. I like it. Some progressive elements in that song. power ballad sort of thing. Of course, I like a lot of bass. I like some bass action, and I think was let's see. So my other favorite would be Game Over's one of my top favorites on this album. Rollin' Rollin's really good. But I like them all, really. Game Over's, like I said, top. Rollin' Rollin' and Oiron. Love that shit too. That stuff is great. E.T. Templar, you say pass on the Weave anime reactions. It would put me in that territory, huh? It would kind of pigeonhole me into just reacting to anime. I may entertain it here and there, depending on the title. You know, I'm not going to react to everything. Like, I haven't really seen all Dragon Ball Z, and that would be something to explore. But if you play that stuff on Twitch, you're not supposed to, legally. That's the law. But does Twitch even follow that? But then again, when we react to these music videos, are we even supposed to be doing that? You know, that's copyrighted stuff. Not really. But there you go. You'd be like, fair use. Fair use what, brother? I'm quiet for the most part as it plays. And at the end, I give my thoughts. So, yeah. But I do recommend NEMOPHILA. Definitely check it out. If you like it, definitely support them. Good stuff. What else about NEMOPHILA to say here? Dude, I'm glad I found them, though. Like I said, it's through doing this channel that I've stumbled upon them, because you guys recommended it. If it wasn't for doing this, I wouldn't know anything about them. And man, I love this look that they have too. Kind of reminds me of like 90s metal or 90s rock, kind of like Godsmack shit, you know. That's what I see. I mean, hell, what the hell? She's even wearing a Godsmack shirt. All right. Oh, of course, the Harley Davidson shirt. Dude, okay, that's, I'm tempted to play their stuff, but I can't, you know? I really can't. Like, they have a cover here. I haven't checked that out. I haven't reacted to that yet. And they do some really awesome covers. And just cover Iron Maiden. Pretty good. You know, they cover Rage Against the Machine. They cover what? Misfits, Die, My Darling. You know, Maxim the Hormone, Bon Jovi. Yeah. I just want to click on this music video. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do right now. You know? Oh, man. I like how they have the solo version, too. So you can, like, it's like the same music video, but you could see just, like, that one person playing. That's really cool. I'm gonna play part of it. Well, here's a commercial. Okay, we're gonna skip this commercial.
The new way homes are sold.
We're gonna I guess without music. I don't know. This is what it looks like if you haven't seen it. Okay. I wonder if I can even play it visually. All right. This is dangerous territory. I'm gonna play like 5 seconds of it. Okay. We're gonna get to the part right when she runs. Okay. Now. Wait. On. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that's all we're gonna play. That's all we can play on YouTube. I think that might be too much. That's why I've been streaming on Twitch. Okay? If you want to know why, that's the example of why. And I kind of feel that kind of disorients this channel and kind of messes with the growth of Rant and Chill, this particular YouTube channel. Because if I'm like doing reactions on Twitch and then using YouTube to kind of promote that, it's like, are people going to follow that? Are they even going to go over to Twitch and see it? You know, I could do the reaction, then do it live, and then cut it out and put it on YouTube. I was doing that for a while. You know, that was fun. But I might bring that back, might do that. But the problem is, this channel is monetized now, and I think Twitch has an issue with you using the other. Well, I say on that because that's wrong. They don't really. I think there's a certain amount of time you have before you can actually put what you did on Twitch onto YouTube, if they even follow that, if they even enforce it. And it's not like I'm partner on Twitch anyway, so it's not like it even freaking matters. So I'm gonna go ahead and resume that. I think that was pretty good. Just doing the live reactions there, that way people can see that and just clip it out and then put it in on YouTube for those who want to see it after the fact. It makes things easier for me and more convenient. Can do what I really want. You hate Twitch too political? Yeah. Definitely can't say certain words there. I streamed Cromarty High the other day. And there's an episode, that's like episode 2, where they say a gamer word, they say faggots. They say faggots on that show. And I forgot to pause it or skip it right when it did it. I thought I was going to be in so much trouble, but nope. It went under the radar undetected. Really surprised there. Anyway, that's NEMOPHILA. Like this band, like them a lot. Let's see, GACHARIC SPIN. Let's talk about GACHARIC SPIN real fast. And then I guess we'll go into Babymetal and things like that. BAND-MAID. I think, see, some of these bands a lot of people already know about. Like BAND-MAID, I think a lot of people already know what that is. I don't have to really explain much. If you don't know, well, I mean, you're going to learn something today. But I would be surprised if you don't know about them already. GACHARIC SPIN. Let me just use this window here. This is an interesting little group, and they could be a lot bigger than what they are. They really could, I think. That's how I feel about them. Very fun energy. I think it's actually better to see them live. Like, when I react to GACHARIC SPIN, I want to see the live performances, not really the music videos. The music videos could be fine, sure, but it's the live performances that just really stand out. And I suppose that could be said about a lot of bands, maybe every band, but for GACHARIC SPIN though, like, they're very active. Like, they have like performers. At least the older videos did. The older live performances did. Well, they'll have like 2 or 3 performers and be dancing around and, you know, really hyping up the crowd as they play. And everyone's doing something on stage, not just playing their music, you know, playing their instrument, but they're very active and just getting the crowd riled up. That's good stuff, good energy. You know, they're kind of more on the pop side, like it's electro pop or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, they're not heavy, though. They have some songs that can lean into it, lean into kind of being more heavy than others. On top of my head, the heaviest GACHARIC SPIN song. So, chat, do you know what GACHARIC SPIN is? Are you familiar with this group? If so, do you have a particular song you really like? Let's see. Now they do have some spin-off acts related to GACHARIC SPIN. They're a little bit heavier if you like that sort of thing. Called if you prefer it to be heavy. Doll's Box is a side project that they did with singer Fuki. Excited Japanese women make dead man happy. They do. They do. That reminds me of another topic. Men of Culture streams. I love Men of Culture streams. They're fun to do. They're really fun. Has nothing to do with GACHARIC SPIN, but they are fun. I was just curious of the heaviest GACHARIC SPIN song, I think. Redline's pretty good if you want it more heavy, but Doll's Box is a side project that they had, and it gets harder. It's a little bit harder. But they also have another side project that I learned from. Man, I found like reacting to GACHARIC SPIN. There's like, I guess, a rabbit hole in it, and then you learn that there's all these other, I guess, acts related to them. Like I think it was called like Metal Spin or something. It's like a heavier version. I don't know if it's like a one-time thing or if they do that on and off. I couldn't tell you. You got to learn more about them. But that's one band that's actually been in my ear quite a bit. Let's see, GACHARIC SPIN. Think. Oh, it's called Metallic Spin. They have another act called Metallic Spin where they do covers of classic heavy metal songs. So, and yeah, they're cool. And once again, you know, going over this kind of reminiscing, kind of going over what made this channel work, what people kind of liked on it. GACHARIC SPIN is one of the acts, one of the bands that people kind of like to see me react to. They seem to enjoy it. So, and I'm glad for that. This is pretty much a giant thank you. That's what it is. That's what this stream is. Oh, and sneeze. A giant thank you for all those who made this possible. You know. And you know what I'm going to do next? You know what I'm going to do after? Jesus. Did I actually sneeze on my jacket? That's gross. That's freaking gross. Has NEMOPHILA ever covered The Dead Milkman? No. You know, I don't think so. No. Oh, which singer do I prefer with GACHARIC SPIN? Fuki, Army, or Angelina? Well, Fuki is amazing. It's hard to pass up Fuki. Okay, Doll's Box is amazing, and I kind of wish you would still do that. Okay. However, between it's pronounced Army, right? Army and Angelina. Well, Army's great, but she passed away. You know, she had a great voice. I'm gonna have to say I prefer Angelina though. But that's not fair, I think, to Army, because the only reason why she's not there anymore is because, you know, her time was short. You know, her tapped out of life, unfortunately. To say it away, that's not so depressing. How did she pass away? How did she die? I'm curious how she passed away. Was it a medical reason? See. Man, I really gotta sneeze. Like fighting, I have nothing over here. Oh. Let's see. I think I found a wiki on her. Ashitami Haki. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Wait. Let me use this. Oh, man. Getting sick over here. I'm dying. Thank you. all that drinking earlier today. Great. That's my fucking mustache. Alright. How she passed away? She passed away in 2015 due to undisclosed illness. Okay. So, who knows? You know? Life, long illness. Yeah. Looks like it. I mean, that's what this site says too. He passed away on October 2015 due to undisclosed illness. So, but like I said, this is a wiki, so you know, how detailed is it? How great is it? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. All right. But GACHARIC SPIN is a great group. Between them and LOVEBITES, I want to say GACHARIC SPIN actually has been in my ear more than LOVEBITES. Over time, anyway. I like LOVEBITES. I love them a lot. I mean, I have the jersey. I listen to them quite a bit. I love how hard they get. Those girls play well. But something about that GACHARIC SPIN sound, like I cannot shake it. Like, it's, I guess something about like the electro pop sort of like synth keyboard flair stuff, whatever you want to call it or describe it. It's so cool. If you want to know, check out the song. I can't really play it because we're on YouTube. Check out the song Locked On. And if that doesn't hook you, I don't know what will. Okay? Check out Locked On. That's a good place to start with GACHARIC SPIN. And there's a few songs that are definitely you may not like and want to skip. Yeah. I definitely have that more with GACHARIC SPIN than I do with like LOVEBITES. But they also have some really good songs that, I mean, you're going to really like. They're super catchy. Speaking of that, is this... Why do I have this tab up? I have this tab up. Song highlights. I was going to... is this... Oh, Mindset. So, but they have a recent album. But it's kind of like... It looks like people kind of rated it kind of mediocre. You know, it's like 3.4 out of 5 on this side here. On Rate Your Music. But I actually like this album. It's pretty nice. It's a bit different in some ways compared to other GACHARIC SPIN albums. I mean, the songs are very different compared to other ones. Like Mindset itself. Oh man, my allergies are acted up for some reason. It must be like, am I becoming allergic to cigars? Did Chauncey Fat Sack screw me up earlier today? You know, that's not his fault. Dead man stream dying over here of illness. Let's see. Chauncey says, I'm too busy remembering Pearl Harbor to like Babymetal. Oh, Babymetal is a distraction. you buy into Babymetal, next thing you know, you're like supporting the rising of the Japanese empire again, right? You got a long ways to worry about that. Don't worry. I don't even think they don't even have a standing military, right? Is that the thing? I mean, at least I don't think they're supposed to have one. I think it's supposed to be small or whatever. But you know, I'm reading more into it. There's more I need to learn about it. Obviously, I'm very ignorant on it. But apparently, there's obviously it makes sense. There's a group in Japan, especially in politics, that actually kind of wants a standing military. Well, there's a lot of people who don't. You know, is what it is, I suppose. Makes sense. But anyway, on this album though, if you're kind of new to GACHARIC SPIN, yeah, I said this is a good place to start. I mean, I honestly can't think of a bad song on this album here. I Wish is really good. I might be, can I play it? Can I play it a little bit? Play a little bit. No, like this doesn't work. Like, hold on. Oh, once again on YouTube, not on Twitch. Don't risk it. But since you brought up Babymetal, let's talk Babymetal. Let's talk Babymetal. And actually, before we do that, I'm kind of curious what group dominated pretty much on this channel. Like out of between LOVEBITES, NEMOPHILA, Babymetal, BAND-MAID, like which group actually dominated? For that, we're going to have to look at the analytics. Okay. I'm probably going to have to go advanced mode and see if I can group these videos based on, man, I should have done all this before, honestly. I was not planning on that. Because I'm going to have to group these categories here. Let's see. I think, yeah, because I won't be able to just filter it by title, by name. That's the channel. I can do groups. Could do LOVEBITES. That's the name of the group. Let's search everything LOVEBITES. And we're going to compare it to everything else. Everything else. I see, I wish it just had a, like, select all. You know, actually, would be faster if I just searched the name, you know? Like, in the main thing. But this is going to give us a nice, detailed graph. If you like graphs. Well, I'll do this. We could talk. I'll do this in the background, and we could talk Babymetal. Do you guys have a? Do you know Babymetal? Have you listened to Babymetal? Do you have a favorite Babymetal song? Do you have a song you don't care for when it comes to Babymetal? As far as Babymetal goes, for me, the first song I got into, it was by accident. I was listening to like a J-Metal playlist. It was like some random compilation of J-Metal stuff on YouTube. You know, it's like one of those playlist things. And it just goes through. And it popped in one day, popped up as I was going out, I think around midnight to go do something for work. And it was the live version of Catch Me If You Can. Which, if you haven't heard, I definitely recommend. If you're new, whether you listen to Babymetal and you don't like them, or you're new to Babymetal, I definitely recommend checking out the live version of Catch Me If You Can. It is really good. You're not going to be disappointed. At least I don't think so anyway. I would hope not. The backing band of Babymetal, referred to as the Commie Band. Not commie as in like, you know, red commie, you know, not political, but K-A-M-I. And they play like an extended intro. That's pretty cool. But Catch Me If You Can isn't my favorite song of theirs. One of my favorites would have to be Kagaru or Karate. Megasune is really good, but I kind of like Karate more. Papa Ya is very catchy, but it's not my favorite, but it's super catchy though. As far as least favorite, Alcohol Cures Illness. Have I listened to Scandal or Lucy? Ooh, good question, Lady Dice. Scandal, yes, and I do like them. Lucy, no. I listened to Scandal. I've heard a couple of their songs. I think I did a reaction to one of their songs. And I listened to them on like YouTube Music or whatever every now and then. I was like, you know, this looks interesting. Got to react to, but it just never did. Never did. Another group that I reacted to that kind of like a one-off was, I think, Girlfriend. But they're not active anymore, I believe. But the Bassist has a YouTube channel, and she's very active on that. In fact, there was, I think, the Love Bites Reddit was kind of asking, hey, could she be the next bassist for Love Bites? Could she be? We're almost done with this doing group stuff. All right. Now, least favorite Babymetal song. Least favorite Babymetal song. I think the least favorite Babymetal song would be what is it, like the up, down, down, A, B, that one? I think that's what the song's called. I don't really care too much for that one. Not a fan of that one. Not a fan of that one. We're almost done. Almost done. With doing this grafting. And not neglecting you guys in chat. Yeah, Mina's one hell of a bassist. That's right. And you know what? We can play some of her stuff, and that would be fine. I think. All right. We'll make one more group for Babymetal, and we'll compare them. Now, related to Babymetal, have you guys listened to? Have you checked out? Was it Lady Baby or Baby Beard? There is another act that was kind of similar to Babymetal, but it was fronted by this Australian bodybuilder or Australian wrestler of some sort. He dresses like he wears you would say like a Sailor Moon outfit or a schoolgirl outfit. Okay, that's and he's a pretty big guy, like pretty big built, and he has like this big beard. Like some people say Babymetal's I don't know, like I'm just like a hack or something, you know? I think that you might be able to say that about Lady Baby or Baby Beard. But I don't know. Like they're interesting. They're interesting to me. But they're not like I'm not a huge fan. All right, we're almost done. Almost done. I'm kind of curious how this would compare. Babymetal versus Love Bites on, you know, what pretty much dominated when it comes to the views and all that on this channel, what people really liked and all that. And this is kind of rough and dirty. Okay. I think that's good. All right. So we're going to compare these groups. So we'll go ahead and put this on the screen here. All right. Make it bigger. So we're going to compare Love Bites. We're going to compare it to, I believe this, I think you could do it like this. I haven't really played around with analytics before. Compare it to Babymetal. Does it work? Oh, it does. Oh, man. Man, look at that. Doesn't even compare. I love Love Bites, but damn, Babymetal. Look at that. Like, I would say Love Bites is a much better band and group all around than Babymetal. But Babymetal brings in the views. You know, if I was a business-oriented guy, I'd be like, well, react more to Babymetal. React more to Babymetal. It's more consistent in bringing in No, I guess they have a much more, I guess they have a bigger fan base? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, which is sad because Love Bites is great. They're great, but it dropped fast. Today is the Day, Windsor, Transylvania, that has like 2,000 views, but then it drops down fast, it looks like. But some of these can't be right. This one says 13 views, but that's not right. This is within the last 28 days. Let's do last 90 days. Let's see how it looks. Oh, there we go. It looks different now, doesn't it? It looks much different now. Within the last 90 days, Love Bites has really brought in the views here on this channel. Look, Love Bites is where it's at. Look at that. Look at that. It totally changes now. See the things with analytics. So look at that. Now compare that to, let's say, GACHARIC SPIN. I'm pretty sure Love Bites brings GACHARIC SPIN. They're a small group, man, but they're really talented. They deserve to be more recognized. But I think because of how kind of weird they are, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but because of how weird they are, they may not. It kind of sets them back. I think holds them back. Now, when it comes to BAND-MAID within the past 90 days. There was a spike here, and I think that's... Oh, and there's some spikes. This spike, I think this is going to be related to... when I reacted to... Who's Konami? That's here. That's when I did that stream. We're focusing on Konami Tono. Kind of her origin, how she started, how she got into the guitar and all that stuff. So this is kind of interesting. Now, speaking of Love Bites and BAND-MAID, comparing them together. One of the things I did on this channel is I asked a simple question. A simple question that turned out to be, oh man, what is Mr. Deadman doing? I fear for Unlucky Morpheus. Oh! Yeah, let's compare this to Unlucky Morpheus, actually. That's a good idea. Unlucky Morpheus is a good group as well. Very technical, speed metal, melodic speed metal. Melodic, technical, speed metal that's progressive. Really good group. Very technical, man. I cannot overstate that. They have a very cool violinist in the group. Their singer is amazing. Fuki, great voice. Like, you hear her voice, it wins you, man. It moves you. It moves you emotionally. It does. All right, let's get another group here. I could do this faster. Got the hang of this thing. Boomer about it. We'll call them Unlucky. You went deep in the Japanese rabbit hole when you start reacting to the Lady Baby. yeah, I did that. Oh, and we got to talk about the K-pop. There was a period where I shifted from J-metal to J-pop, and I actually enjoyed that. There was groups I didn't think I was actually ever going to find. I didn't even know they existed. No Conquistador, I believe is the group name. Necrom Idol is one that really sticks to me, though. That was the one group, them, and I think it's Bish, B-I-S-H. That really stuck with me, too. So there's another scene when it comes to J-pop. Most people just think like bubbly, happy, cheery music. Overly enthusiastic, maybe a little too happy, maybe happy to the point to where it's creepy, Like, man, they're really positive. While people being, I don't know, people having problems or, struggling or breaking their back trying to pay the bills. But there's another side of J-pop And that's the alternative side. And it is weird. It gets dark. It gets real dark. All right, let's compare Unlucky Morpheus to GACHARIC SPIN. Data still processing. Check back later. What? What do you mean still processing? What? What? How hard is the process the data? Still processing. Check back later. Why is it saying that? But just looking at the numbers here, it looks like within the past 28 days, Unlucky Morpheus did better than GACHARIC SPIN on this channel. Within the last 90 days, still Unlucky Morpheus did better than GACHARIC SPIN. Brought more people in, you know. Now, but if you compare those numbers to like LOVEBITES, it's going to be a totally different story. This is what it is there. We went into a rabbit hole of statistics right here. And analytics, you know? That's what it is. Not really statistics, but analytics. Great. Fun. They probably bored everybody to death. Oh, man. Let's see what's going on here. And LOVEBITES is keep getting bigger, even on hiatus. That's true. And now the hiatus, they are doing things, though. You know, you'll see some images of them in a studio together. And I'm not talking about the one where Miyako's working on audio of a different band. I'm talking about the image where Miyako and Midori are both there in their studio and what's going on. So, and it's too much for them just to say, yeah, it's over. And they're going to get a basis. They're going to fill that role just fine. They're going to have no problem. And I'm pretty sure, I'm positive we're going to hear something this year. If not, that would be, I don't know what they're waiting on. You know? You know, things, now's the time to act, you know, time to do something before the world goes too deep into world war. That's going to get messed up. Imagine if Taiwan gets taken over, gets bombed by China. Man, that's going to mess up with the chip supply, most definitely. All right. I was thinking about that this morning, actually. Right now be a good time to stock up on like computer parts, like RAM and like video cards, to then resell them later in the event that Taiwan gets taken and like chip supply gets disrupted anymore, and you could resell that shit for top dollar. But would now be the time to do that? But maybe not. Man, something's really messing with my allergies here. All right. So, the other thing I was going to talk about here, we did talk a little bit about Destros. We talked about the Destros tree. That's something I learned here doing this with Rant and Chill. I really enjoyed going through that. That was really fun. I learned how connected they are. It really amazed me because I started on this channel, then kind of reacting to a lot of these bands, realizing that they're connected and that members kind of overlap. Like Mary's Blood, Fake Gear, and I like Fake Gear. I just wish there was more Fake Gear. LOVEBITES, because Fake Gear has an issue of stability too. LOVEBITES, Marvelous, yes, they have some good stuff. Disqualia, are they still active? NEMOPHILA is part of it. And through NEMOPHILA, you know, it was through reacting to NEMOPHILA that I think I got into Lisa X, who is this prodigy, this guitar prodigy. If you don't know who Lisa X is, Jesus, at the age of 5 or 6, she could play like solos. I mean, she could play like at the age of 5 or 6, she could play like From Whom the Bell Tolls, stuff like that. You know, she could play like Judas Priest without any difficulty, it looked like. And that's age 5 or 6, dude. I'm not even exaggerating. It was pretty young. Okay, it might be more 7, but it's still very young. You know, when you picked up your guitar, maybe you're in high school, you're probably learning how to play like Smoke on the Water. Maybe you learn how to play it, maybe not the solo. Wow, you know, you got this 8-year-old who could smoke your ass. You know, it's crazy. Really good. Lisa X. She's good. She's great. She's fantastic. Let's see. Lisa X. Really, really great guitars. And one of the members, her other guitarist in that group, though, is also a member of NEMOPHILA. You know? It all kind of connects. It's kind of interesting how that works with this. I mean, you could you do. I don't really follow American bands that much, or you know, West bands in the West that much. I guess you could get that. I guess you could see that sort of overlap with certain groups, but I just really noticed a lot with them. Like I kind of wonder in the future if like LOVEBITES is gonna collab with a particular group. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised at all. Lastly, you know, we talk about these bands, talk about these groups. Gotta talk about the Men of Culture streams, because I really enjoy doing them. Probably not the thing that brings people here to this channel. I mean, I could take a look at that. I don't know. Have you guys seen the Men of Culture streams? Is that a thing you like? Or is it too much culture at times? It's pretty much enjoying learning about and watching these very beautiful ladies in Japan do various things, like modeling. They could be playing like around doing these various skits. They could be wrestling. But it's usually Japanese girls, Japanese women in bikinis, and just admiring it all, just taking it all in. Try to be classy about it. Try to be a gentleman about it. That's the idea. You don't want to come off too sleazy. There is a line there. Some people say, "Oh, it's a little sleazy." You want to be in the gentleman area. You want to be in the like Hugh Hefner area, in that at least when it comes to doing Men of Culture streams. I think if I'm going to continue doing that, I think I need to get a smoking jacket and then a pipe, tobacco pipe. Maybe not. But yeah. Not the thing here compared to LOVEBITES. Men of Culture streams don't really bring in people that much. Okay. The this actually, I need to take this out. American Culture sitting around. That's a video that has nothing to do with Men of Culture. 1 second. I was just checking this. There we go. That's more accurate. There you go. Yeah, so we're talking about like the top video is something like 826 views. All right, you know, not much. That's within 90 days. Okay, and that's like Japanese girl, Squid Game, sexy grabber models, spicy video game ads. The next runner-up would be Mikai Ito, Japanese ex-idol wrestler. You know, she's nice. I mean, she looks like this. You've probably seen her. Look, I come up when you search her. If you could just watch me watching her. That's not going to be weird. You know? This is it. No? Oh, it's all choppy. That stream was suffering.
Been around like a pretzel? No, not doing that.
I remember that stream was suffering a lot. But yeah, that's Men of Culture stuff, man. You know, just watching women have fun. Let's see. A rabbit hole. I watched a Men of Culture video because I saw some boobs on my YouTube front page. See, and that's how it works. That's how I started it too. You know, YouTube knows what I like. Oh, and gotta talk about the Sherbet channel. Sherbet channel in Cyber Japan. Okay, Sherbet channel, dude. That is a great channel right there. All right. This channel is a reason to live. Okay, it is fun stuff. Half the time I don't know what these ladies are doing until they actually start doing it, because you know, clearly I don't understand Japanese. Like this video, they do crazy things. They have a video where they try to get out of bound rope. I don't know what they're gonna call it. Maybe escape. Oh, what's this? Oh, I think this is what they're doing. Tug of war. That might be interesting. Let's see. Oh, we have this ad.
Feel like you're doing the work of 4 people?
Guys, you feel like you're doing the work of 4 people?
WorkOS, you can put all your repetitive work on autopilot.
Oh, that's right. Lizzie, the Korean pianist. That's right. Men of Culture also covered very, very lovely pianists that look very nice and they play very, very well. So there is a level class to it. You know, reacting to videos like this is more fun. Okay, you know what you're getting into. It's like, okay, you just sort of shut up and you watch. And then do tug of war. And go. Good stuff. Yeah. Bit of culture stuff. There you go. Let's see the pianist. Let's talk about her fast. She's nice too. Sleazy, right? Yeah, piano Chopin. Oh yeah, she's the one that wears the lingerie. Yeah. This. Dude, that's I made it smaller so Susan with Jigaki wouldn't have a problem with it. Oh, they didn't age restrict this. Good. Because sometimes Susan is kind of a little bit of a Karen. Okay. I like the song though. The song's nice. I went through a Chopin phase. Let's kill the background music. Nice. Now, we also reacted to a Japanese pianist who kind of does something similar, but not in lingerie, but she dresses up in cosplay. There's quite a few of these ladies, okay? We also reacted to a Vietnamese chick who cooks with her breasts kind of hanging out. Very interesting. You can learn things. I think the Japanese pianist, what is her name? I think something with a P. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. I think I don't. I want to say not Pinot. I don't remember. If I search Japanese pianist, it should come up. Well, maybe I need to be more specific. Instead of Japanese woman. Well, maybe. Oh, here we go. Is Ruse. Okay.
Texas homeowners.
I could have sworn there was another one, though. Don't worry about this ad. We'll skip. A lot of you guys don't live in Texas, so it don't matter to you. All right, we're going to go skip this. See, stuff like this. This is miniculture stuff too. You kind of react to stuff like this. It's great. And this is a good song, actually. So not going to watch all of it because it is kind of long. Just want to kind of go and show. And Pan. You're right. Pan. She is another lady that is pianist. It is Pan, right? So this is this is not the same chick though, right? It's not. I mean, different channel. But does something similar. Okay. In cosplay, kind of nice cosplay, given what I'm saying. And I'm surprised I'm not subscribed to her. Jeez, what am I doing here? She does like anime stuff. We could just click on one and get a sample, right? Get an idea of what's going on here. Let's see if I recognize any of these themes. I'm not really much of an anime guy. It's been a while. I remember I reacted to one and totally embarrassed myself. I was like, what sort of outfit is she wearing? I thought it was a Samus. It was this one. I thought she was wearing a Samus, but no, she was Evangelion. Let's do you know what? I like Jessica from or is it Jessica or is it Jessie from Team Rocket? Always found her to be kind of hot, you know. Let's skip this ad. There you go. That skirt couldn't be any shorter, man. Look at that. I don't even know what theme she's playing, but I like it. Sounds accurate to me. Let's give one more sample here. Demon Slayer. A lot of people like Demon Slayer. I actually haven't seen any Demon Slayer. Okay. Is it spot on? Let's check it out. Let's see how the cosplay is. Is that appropriate cosplay? Is that right? I can see why people like that anime then. Katana? For real? Oh. I'm already a fan. I think I'm already... Oh, all right, let me go ahead and subscribe. A lot of people love Demon Slayer to talk about all the time. Huh? I've never seen it. You know what? Going through the bands, I didn't even talk about BAND-MAID. Yeah, I like BAND-MAID. A lot of people like BAND-MAID. There you go. I talked about it. Oh, man. Some BAND-MAID fans are not going to like that, though. I like them. I do react to them. I like them. I like them. I think they're really good. It's, I kind of, not that I forgot about them, but I suppose I forgot about them, but I don't mean that in a bad way. Man, I put myself in that hole. Kind of like when I did that video that pissed some people off and I compared LOVEBITES, our BAND-MAID to LOVEBITES. I was just trying to say which one you think is the better band. I didn't mean anything bad by it. I mean, they're different styles, though, completely. It's like comparing Beatles to Elvis. Oh, but people do that. Well, Beatles and Elvis might be more related. I think it's more like comparing Led Zeppelin to Pink Floyd. And people do try to make that comparison. Which one's the better band? But that's kind of hard to get into. But it's interesting. It can kind of create a little debate and discussion, which is why I asked that, hey, which one's better, LOVEBITES or BAND-MAID? The quick and easy answer is, well, I mean, they're both good. I mean, what's the comparison there? And they're different styles, you know. It's like, how are you even comparing this, you know? And there you go. You know, you could argue album sales or, I don't know, the technical skill of the guitarist and stuff, sure. But it's just meant to be fun. That's it. That's it. Anyway. But the reason I'm doing this stream, I'm about to wrap up here. Okay? Thank you guys so much for making this possible. My plan going with this channel is to give you guys more of what you guys like. Of course, as long as I continue to enjoy it. Do more reactions. And do more with the stuff. Like create videos that will kind of maybe create discussions in the comments section. That would be kind of fun to do. And at the same time, kind of look at what else I could react to or bring up into this channel that would kind of fit the theme. And the theme I'm seeing is Japanese. So, you know, am I going to be trying different Japanese foods? You know, what am I going to do in there? Or lately on Men of Culture, I've been watching not really just the ladies that look nice, but kind of topics that, like, what's going on in Japan from a perspective of someone who lives there or someone who's more knowledgeable, obviously, than myself, and, you know, what we may think of that. I did one recently. We're talking about the dark side of the porn industry in Japan. All right, so I thought that was kind of interesting, kind of fun. Anyway, with that said, I hope you enjoy this. And y'all take it easy. All right. See, I didn't even have BAND-MAID in the thumbnail. Look at that. Some of the fans might complain. But I love them.